Hi class, it's your Professor Joseph. All right, so right now I'm going to walk you through my extra credit. Like, what the hey does it mean? I've had a few students, ask me, do I get 2 points or, you know, what does 2 notches mean? Okay, so here's how it works. First of all, extra credit challenge. Um, if we were in person right now, which we're not, but if we were in person, I have one other option that is not on here. It's called the Ranger Challenge. You have to show up to every single class, never being late once. Every single class all the way up to the final exam. That's called the Ranger Challenge. It's really hard, but people do it. And then you get the full extra credit. But since that's not here and we're not meeting in person, here are your options. You have Hipster Challenge. For this challenge, to get the full extra credit, you have to watch 2 movies. 2. And then you have to fill out a form for each movie. Each form requires you to complete 2 pages worth of questions. You can click on this and look it up. We'll do a little preview. So After the Dark, Philosophers, it's a really cool movie. Actually, all the movies I suggest, they're all cool because philosophy's cool and they have philosophical underpinnings throughout the movie. So let's see if this bad boy loads up. So you have to watch a movie. You take this form, you put your name at the top, you space out, you start typing in this document, and you fill it up to at least 2 pages. If it's less than 2 pages, I will not count it. It has to be 2 pages or more, okay? Do the best you can to answer these questions. If I see half-assed attempts or 1 page or a page and a half and some of the questions aren't answered, you literally will not get the extra credit for this. So take this seriously, okay? So let's close this bad boy down. Minimize file. Okay, so there's a couple of movies, or a few. So we have After the Dark, really cool. We have Pi. That's about a mathematical genius who tries to solve the mystery of the stock market, and then he ends up applying it to the mystery of the universe. Really, really cool stuff. One of my favorite movies, top 10 definitely. The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's about a real life mathematical genius. Really cool. Again, each of these movies has its own separate form. And then we have Whiplash. Oh man, if you haven't seen this movie, whew, you haven't been on a roller coaster ride till you've seen this movie. So anyways, you got to fill out 2 pages, and here are the questions for that one. Okay, so out of the 4 movies, pick 2. Scholar Challenge. This one has nothing to do with movies. You literally read a book, 189 pages long. You have to fill out this form. What's the form say? Basically, you have to send me this and say, I, your name, honestly affirm that I have read all 189 pages. If you send me an email saying I've done the extra credit, it will not count. You must send me the form with your name on it. I want you to be honest. I don't want you to, tell me you did it and then, not give me what I want for the extra credit. So your name, your favorite chapter, and why. A couple sentences. This book is mind-blowing. A lot of people have read this, and some of the students who have read this have even changed their majors after reading it. So, Socrates, mind-blower. If you happen to go to a conference or something like that bigger, you'll have to email me and ask me what to do, but that'll be another extra credit that I will accept, but it has to be approved by me in advance. A conference dealing with a philosophical issue or a debate, and we can get into that more. So anyways, Scholar Challenge, Hipster Challenge with movies. These are your extra credit options, or watching debates and then writing a 1 to 2 page summary on that. So how does it all work? All right. You can only choose 1 extra credit option. Oh, let me go down here. And yes, okay, so let's go back. I will bump you up 2 notches on the initial grading scale, and then the Mount SAC grading scale for your final grade. So here's what this means. Whatever your grade is, you land in this scale. Let's say you have a B, right? It's either an 83 to an 87. Let's say that's your final grade. Let's say you do a full extra credit. I will bump you up 2 notches on this scale, which means 1 2. Then now you're suddenly into this category. So not 2 points, 2 notches. Let's say you had a C plus. You bump up 1, 2, now you have a B. Let's say you have a B plus. 1, 2, now you have an A. And wherever you're at, so let's do this. Let's say you had a C, okay? And you bump up 2 notches, so you go 1, 2. You have a B minus, so you have an 80 to an 83, right? Somehow numerically your grade is in the middle. Well, on the SAC grading scale, you have a B, all or nothing. So that's what I mean. First, I'll use this scale to determine where you are as far as your extra credit. Then we'll go back down to this scale, and it's either an A, a B, a C, a D, or an F. It's all or nothing, okay? So there are no minuses or pluses. That's what I mean by 2 notches on the scale. For example, last one, if you have a D, and you bump up 2 notches, 1, 2, it is a C minus, which is a C. Okay, got it? So I think that extra credit option is pretty generous. It gives you a lot of opportunity to bump up. Some of you, let's say you have, I'll give you an example now. Let's say you had a C minus and you did the extra credit and you bumped up 2 notches, 1, 2, which is a C plus. It's still a C. So sometimes if you're on the lower bracket of a grade and you do extra credit, it will not matter. You will not be able to raise your grade 1 whole grade. So in that sense, if you can see what you have before you do extra credit, you might say, my extra credit's not going to help me. So that's up to you to look at. You can look at your final grade on Canvas, or you can estimate what your final grade might be, and then you think to yourself, okay, do I want to do the extra credit to bump up 2 notches? Last but not least, let's say you're at a B plus and you just want to get to an A minus to get an A in the class. And you're thinking, well, that's only 1 notch I need. I don't need 2. If you are one of these students, I will allow you to do 1 movie to get half the extra credit. So you could pick 1 movie, write me 2 pages. I will bump you up 1 notch. So if you had a B plus, boom, 1 notch, you're at an A minus, which is an A. If you're at a C plus, boom, 1 notch, B minus, which is a B. Catch my drift? So for you people that are on the edge, you just want to get bumped up just a little bit to the next grade, and you don't need 2 notches, you only need 1, I'll give you 1 movie, okay? So that's about it. I know it's a lot, but hopefully this helps you. And if you think you might need extra credits, start looking into it in advance. For example, if you're a movie freak like me, like I seriously love movies and love movie series. I mean, seriously, if you want to have a debate right now, what's the best movie series ever? Game of Thrones. If you don't know what that it is, I'm going to be in prayer for you because you need to see it. All right, just kidding. So if you like to see movies or movie series and you're thinking about doing my movie extra credit, just watch the movie. Like for fun, just watch it, right? Then watch it a second time and answer the questions on the form. That way you're enjoying the movie. You know, if you watch it once and you do the answers while you watch it, it's kind of stressful. So that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. And there we go. All right, talk to you soon.